Pleasure to have her company at ringside and her expertise as well as Shannon Peake comes through to fireworks and makes her way to the ring. Trained from Adam Bailey out of Bailey's Fitness in Perth. Again, Adam Bailey just in our corner just then, looking very sharp. It's the sharpest I've ever seen him look for a fight night, that's for sure.
In between wedding and reception, he said, so he's here obviously for Shannon.
Yeah.
Dedicated trainer, that's what we like to see.
And Shannon, again, last time I saw her was at the Muay Thai Grand Prix last year in October, and she fought for the WA state title against a very tough Megan Burbrick. She lost on points. She looked good up to round 3 in that fight, and after round 3, I think you called that fight with me.
Yeah, Megan just took over a little bit, yeah.
Took over, and you can tell that Shannon, learning experience for her, and she's looking to get back on track with a win tonight over Bryony Soden, who we're going to see shortly, and we'll send up to Christo to introduce her to the ring. Bryony Soden, and a very interesting story about her, was also on the Muay Thai Grand Prix in October in 2020, and she gained revenge because she had lost a fight against Sim Semi, and she won the rematch, and that we'll hear ringside for as well. So
she came out a completely different fighter against that in the rematch against Sim. That was,
knocked her down in round 2.
Yeah,
and,
she really went back and worked on a lot of things, and she came back a different fighter. So it'll be interesting to see how she goes tonight. She has stepped up a little bit in weight. So this is she fought Sim, I think, at about 53.5, 54. So she's gone up a little bit in weight. So I know she's been doing some strength and conditioning, and really got on top of things like her nutrition and stuff like that. So I think all that's going to definitely make her a much better fighter tonight as well.
Yeah, depending on what happens, I would like to see that rubber match with Sim Semi to see who can get the edge.
The decider.
Yeah, the decider, as they say. So, but again, she's very happy coming in here tonight, very relaxed. She was so happy to get that win last time. She was so determined to avenge that loss.
Now, Bryony's a bit of a character. I follow her on Instagram, and she's a funny little character. I like her stories. Yeah, she's got a good little bit of spunk about her, which I like.
Thank you, Christo. Inspirational stuff. But yeah, you're right. I mean, again, I like the characters in the sport. Both girls have got a lot of support in the Curtin Stadium arena tonight, so a lot of fighters do tonight. It's great because there's a lot of WA talent on the card. It's great to see so many people here for this great event, which is the Muay Thai Grand Prix.
Obviously, Shannon, last time she met with Megan, she would have fought at probably around 57 kilos, I think that title fight was. So she's jumped down, well, she's not jumped down, she's down a division now, so 55 kilos. She is looking a little bit smaller than when she fought Megan.
That's right, I was thinking that. I'm glad you said it. I didn't want to say that. But
don't comment on a woman's weight, okay?
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, you're looking at both fighters. We've done this a couple of times that we've commentated against tonight, and you can see that the height advantage does go to Peake in this one. She's going to look to use that tonight. Very important in this sport, isn't it?
Yeah.
But again, the smaller fighters like Soden in this one look to get on the inside.
Yeah, I definitely feel the taller fighters that I've fought in the past, they're a lot easier to move in the clinch. Their centre of gravity isn't quite as strong as the shorter, sort of stockier fighters. But it's just with the stockier fighters and the smaller fighters, the shorter ones, they tend to have a little bit of trouble getting in. So there's pros and cons with being shorter and taller.
You had so many fights, great fights in your career. Did you have a preference of the style? If you come up to an opponent, you see someone tall or shorter, you think, oh,
I think I preferred someone a little tiny bit taller.
Yeah? There you go.
Yeah. The shorter people were definitely harder to move.
Well, that's a great insight there by the 4-time world champion, Kaylee Reese, and that might be the mindset of Bryony Soden tonight. As we get this one now, sponsor for this fight is Johnny Two Thumb, your custom tattoo experts in Myaree. You can find them in McCoy Street, that's 47 McCoy Street, Myaree. Go to johnnytwothumbperth.com. And this one gets underway with a front kick by Peak.
Talking about peak, both girls look in peak condition too. They really look solid. You know, they've got some good definition there in their bodies. Nice and strong. It's so good to see.
Determined look on Shannon Peak's face as well. She wants to get back in that contention as well. She wants to be in the conversation. Nice. Return kick, return fire, both fighters. Nice kick there by Soden. Punch to the body there by Peak.
I know Shannon's obviously fought 5 rounds. She fought with Megan against, with Megan, would have been 5 rounds for the state title. Bryony, I'm not too sure about. I haven't seen her fight 5 rounds before, so this could potentially be maybe her first or second 5-round fight.
Quite possibly. Again, she's had 18 fights. It's her 19th fight. So, but you're probably right. A lot of those fights would have been like the 3 rounds by 2 minutes as well. But again, this is a fight for Shannon Peak to get back on track, and Soden again basically continue on that momentum she gained with that confidence boost to win over Sim Semi in October last year. Oh, nice punch there by Peak, right down the pipe.
Yeah, you can see she's landing those punches, but also Bryony's firing back with the kicks, and she's landing those kicks at the same time. So depending on what the judges see and what they're going for, obviously Shannon's throwing the punches and they're landing, but also Bryony is throwing the kicks, which are landing too.
She landed that one right at the end of round 1 and then gave her the fist bump. So yeah, I'll go back to my corner and take some advice. See you in round 2. Adam Bailey on our side this time. We saw him on the other side of the ring in the previous fight, so he's in the blue corner for this one. Dressed very sharply. You've never seen him dress this sharp for a fight night before, have you?
He's looking good. He's looking good. You can just see the inside of Shannon's leg as we see here. It's starting to sort of welt up a little bit.
Shows the power of the leg kicks by Soden.
And just that inside of the leg too. It's not as conditioned as the outside of the leg. It tends to be a little bit of a soft spot on the leg.
Here we go, round 2. Changed kicks already early in the round. I think that Soden is going to want to keep that movement against the taller fighter. Leg kicks there. She's got to keep attacking that leg there, Kaylee.
Yeah, it's landing well for her actually. You can just hear you can hear Shannon's corner saying you've got to follow up with the kicks after your punches. She's landing the punches, but the kicks don't seem to be coming as quick.
That's exactly right, Adam Bailey says. He wants more of that by Peak.
You just see Bryony, she's just waiting for Shannon, and as soon as she sees that movement, she's firing straight away. She can just see the punch coming and she throws the kick straight away.
Yeah, very nice movement as well, and the return punch combo there. As you said, Kaylee, I love it when they're both in great condition. That means they've come to fight, so that's what we like to see. Again, this one's scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds, full tie rules. Nice body kick there by Peak.
I thought we were about to see the first part of female clinching for tonight, but we didn't.
We didn't. Oh, nice elbow then. In the corner, Adam Bailey telling Pete to get in there and get some more of it. Coming to the closing stages or round 2 of this one. Entertaining fight so far. Nice body kick there by Peak. Soden looking to throw a punch and end round 2.
You can definitely tell that that Bryony is waiting for Shannon. She has a lot more success when she waits.
Counter style.
Yeah, counter style. When she throws, because she is a little bit shorter, she tends to miss. But when she waits for Shannon to throw something, she's countering and everything she throws lands.
Entertaining one. She's got a big smile on her face, Shannon Peak in the corner. They must have did something amusing, but they liked what they saw in round 2 more so than round 1, that's for sure. But again, that leg inside left thigh is looking very red, isn't it?
Yeah, it's looking red.
And that's just going to build up because we saw it at the end of round 1.
A good tan will fix that.
Yeah. Again, this one proudly brought to you by Johnny Two Thumb, your custom tattoo experts, right here in Myaree in Perth. JohnnyTwoThumbPerth.com. Get to it. Round 3. Great start to the 3rd round.
Just see above Shannon's knee there, that sort of welt coming up there. Every time Shannon throws the hands, Bryony's attacking that front leg, and you can see the welt
like
coming
target,
up there. Yeah, it's a target. You can see she's just.
Oh, look at that! That hurt her. That should be a sign that that leg is bothering her. She should go after her a lot more now. Will it force her to change stances, Kaylee?
It depends how. I guess it depends how confident she feels as a southpaw.
We haven't really seen Peak as southpaw,
It's definitely bothering her though. I'd like to see Bryony maybe throw a couple of hands and then fake into that low leg kick. She could probably land two kicks.
As you said, Kaylee, the opportunity's there. Let's see if she can go after it. Let's see if she notices it. But it was very evident after that kick about 30 seconds ago that it's bothering her.
Yeah, she's not liking it all now. Just see her waiting. As soon as Shannon goes, she goes straight for it.
Oh, there you go. Nice. Nice there by Soden. She sees an opening. Nice punch there by Peak.
And you can hear Shannon's corner saying lock on, and that would be probably a smart thing to do in the way that her leg is at the moment. It just gives her buys a little bit more time for her to sort of recover and try something different and allow Bryony to sort of keep away from that leg.
And again, 3rd round of a 5-round fight. There's only more to come. Started, and I'm very curious to see how Shannon Peak goes with that leg. It's definitely compromised.
Yeah, we saw her head back to her corner in the break, and she did look like it was bothering her. So it'll be interesting to see how Bryony goes from here and how she sort of attacks that front leg, and also how Shannon handles it too.
Interesting. She had the chance there to go for that leg, but went higher to the body. I think that was a mistake then.
It can be a mistake, but also she's probably trying to trick her as well because she knows that Shannon's going to be very wary of it and potentially going to be checking that. So it's good to try and mix it up a little bit. Oh, Adam Bailey's going off in the corner here.
He certainly was. It's like, apologies for the colourful language if you heard it, but again, he's very animated, very passionate about his fighters, so I don't blame him at all. And he's probably not listening to instructions quite as close as he wants. A little bit of looking for the opportunity, I think, side. And there it is. There's that first leg kick landed for round 4. There's another one, quick backed up. As you said, Kaylee, she might go high as she did then and probably go back down low again.
It just kind of tricks your opponent a little bit, keeps them guessing. You don't know what's coming. She knows that her leg's hurt and that Bryony's going to be going after it. So for Bryony to actually change up what she's doing is a smart thing as well. Right in front of our commentary position, it was very nice head movement there by Soden as well. Yeah, nice movement to get out there. She knows the game plan and is going to attack that leg. Switches up with the left kick as well. Very nice. Another one to the outside of the leg. She's mixing up nicely, isn't she? Yeah, she's mixing it up very nicely. Goes again, and there you go. You saw the reaction then by Shannon Peake. She's hurting on that leg, and gave her an opening, and she took it at the end of round 4. Oh, you can see the grimace as she walks back to her corner. And just in that 1 minute too, you can just feel it sort of seizing up. So every second that passes just seizes up that little bit more. Yeah, she is really hurting in that corner. It's bothering her big time, and she's got 1 round to go, but she's got to fight through it. She will, because she is a tough customer. We've seen her before here. She'll fight through it, Shannon. She's a tough girl. Yeah. You can see Bryony over there too. She's looking really relaxed. She doesn't even look like she's breathing at all. I was again, we mentioned in round 3, Kaylee, that I asked the question whether she would change stance. She hasn't yet. It might get to the point where we might see us change the stance in round 5 because of how hurt that leg is. Yep. She might not be used to it, but she might have to. She might have to. It depends. I mean, there's only 2 minutes left. Yeah, if she's really struggling, she's probably going to have to change stance. But like I said, it all depends on if she's she might not have even trained in that stance before. She might feel totally unconfident there. 5th and final round, but again, it's going to be a long 2 minutes if she gets kicked early. Continue on with the style. Shannon, you heard Adam Bailey. What are you waiting for? But again, that's. I think Shannon knows that when she throws something, Bryony's right back at her with that leg kick. That's what she's waiting for because of the reaction of Soden. Exactly. You're right. Yeah. That's what we're seeing, and might be the case. You're concentrating on your own corner. Yep. We're seeing from both sides. If that was me, I'd actually be telling Shannon to wait and for Bryony to come forward and then counter. Nice kick there by Peake, but again gets a receipt there by Soden in return with 2 extra kicks. Yeah, nice body kick across the body too. Nice high kick there from Shannon, straight to the almost neck. Tell you what, Shannon Peake's going to be a sore girl tomorrow. Probably tonight as well. For sure. The leg is going to get a lot of ice attention. Lands to say that. Soden lands yet another one. She's landed so many leg kicks tonight. Love to see the stats on it. And they clinch up for the first time. Nice knees there by Soden. Return there by Peake. Peake landing a leg kick of her own. She would have liked more of those landed tonight because she's been copping like that one all night. So we almost copped it then, Kaylee. God, those ropes are very handily in place. So congratulations on both girls on a magnificent performance. But I think the story of this one, leg kicks. Yeah, leg kicks for sure. We'll take it to the judges and see what the outcome is. Well, Soden very confident, and again, as Peake walks away, and you can tell that she's feeling it. She's going to feel it very soon because, again, as it settles down, that's where it will start seizing up. I think Yeah, I think too, as soon as the fight's over, you know it's over, the adrenaline sort of starts to lower and you start to feel all the pain after that.
Wait, that's not me. Thanks for that message, Christo. But very entertaining fight. I really enjoyed that one. Over 5 rounds. It was again great display of leg kicks by Soden and Peak. She had her moments during the fight as well, but in the way that she fought through it, that's what I like, because she didn't quit. She didn't change stances as I sort of asked and whether she'd do or not. She stuck to the plan.
I think after a while, when you get so many leg kicks like that, it almost goes numb.
I understand what she was waiting for as well. When I heard Adam Belt, what are you waiting for, Shannon? It's like, well, every time she went in, she got
kicked, yep.
Copped the leg kick, and so she was probably waiting to counter herself, and Bryony wasn't being drawn into it.
Yep.
So I think it was a great game plan by Soden. We'll see what, as you said, Carly, we'll see what the judges think. Here we go, let's send it up to Christo to make this one official.
That's a great win for Bryony. Obviously, stepping up to someone with more experience and a weight division, that's going to give her a lot of confidence now.
Yeah, and 2 in a row for her as well for the Muay Thai Grand Prix stakes, because.
And if you think back to her fight with Sim, how much she's improved since then too. She's just getting better and better every time she fights.
Absolutely, that was really impressive, and I can't speak highly enough of how impressed we were of the leg kicks that she displayed through 5 rounds. And just add it up. I mean, again, well done to Shannon Peak. She'll take a lot out of this and come back stronger. But yeah, learning experience for her mainly.
Bryony's going to be pretty happy with herself, I think.